everyone, it's April Edrington with the Belmont Journal here for the grand opening 2025 Belmont Farmers Market.
Welcome to our 20th opening day. It's good to start with an applause line. I'm Hal Shubin, I'm the chair of the Farmers Market Committee. There have been almost 400 market days since June 15th, 2006, along with over 200 vendors, hundreds of volunteers, many of whom have come back today, and dozens of sponsors, and a few heat waves and hurricanes and thunderstorms, but mostly it all works out. Supporting local farms and the folks who make prepared food and non-food items is one of the things that make a farmer's market special. We're bringing you lots of those new vendors this year, and we think you'll like them along with many of our old favorites. And don't miss Pop Club and music and community groups and loads of fun activities all season long through the next 22 hopefully sunny Thursdays. We could not have gotten to today without support from so many departments and organizations in Belmont, many of whom are here. The Select Board, the Town Administrator's Office, the Health Department, Belmont Light, the DPW, the Police and Fire Departments, the schools, the Public Library, the Belmont Voice, the Belmontonian, the Belmont Media Center, the Belmont Food Pantry, and I hope I haven't left anybody out. We have a great relationship with the stores in Belmont Center. Don't forget to shop there on market days because many of them are having discounts for market shoppers. We appreciate all of our sponsors, especially the Assured Partners Insurance Agency. Some of them are here today. State Senator Will Brownsberger, who's the main sponsor for our great Pop Club Kids program, and Steve Savarese, who's the main sponsor of our HIP Plus emergency fundraising program. We really do appreciate all of the sponsors and all of the individual donors because we literally couldn't do it without you. And of course, thank you to Maria Carpio, who is the best farmers market manager in the entire Commonwealth. And as I always say, without her creativity, this would just be a parking lot on Thursdays. So we're going to hear from a few special guests, and then they'll cut the ribbon and ring the bell and open the season. First will be Helly Tomford, who founded the market as a place to walk and bike to and a place for the community to gather. And that really seems to have worked, hasn't it? Look around here. Helly was also the first president of our parent organization, the Belmont Food Collaborative, and she got so many of us involved in this project, me included. We'll have Suzanne Joannet speak, who was the second chairperson of the Market Committee and the current president of the collaborative. I'm very glad that she's still involved with us. She'll talk about our food assistance program, which is one of the most important things that we do here. And finally, Taylor Yates, the newest member of Belmont's Select Board, but more importantly, a big supporter of the farmers market. So let's get started. Helly, come on up.
Thanks, Hal. You've alluded to the fact that the seeds of this were a concern for safety townwide for people who walk and bike. And am I okay?
Tip it down a little bit.
So that would be in order with Hal as the first speaker. So BWB, as we dubbed it, then recently retired legislator Ann Paulson and I put an article in the paper, and lo and behold, a lot of people, some standing here today, showed up. And at one of these meetings, we discussed now what could encourage people. We were sponsoring the Walk Safely to School program and hoping to create maps so that people would have places to walk in Belmont. And I glibly said, well, you know, people would really, I think, like to have destinations. I mean, people sometimes use the post office, but maybe something like a farmer's market would draw people. Well, at that time, there were less than 100 farmers markets. This was about 2004 in the Commonwealth, and now there are about 200. In fact, the big problem is finding enough farms for farmers markets, but we've been so fortunate. And I really want to, were I Barbara Streisand, I might break out in song about people. It's people that have really made this a place that is a public space for all people. The volunteers who have, in many cases, been here for 20 years. We have had high school students, we've seen them graduate. 20 years, it used to be considered a generation, and I certainly, back in 2006, didn't think that I'd be wearing, this isn't quite 20 years old, but this is the t-shirt we started out with. We had so many talented people. This logo came thanks to a man named Trey Klein. I don't see him here, but he's, I believe, still a Belmont resident. But there were many reasons to have a farmer's market in Belmont then. I don't have a town flag, but if you've ever looked at the town flag carefully, the center of the flag is the Roman goddess Pomona, who is the goddess of agriculture. And what an inspiration. I mean, this town had many farms years ago. And we're so lucky to have the support, as Hal mentioned, of many different entities in town. And I'll come full cycle and sort of putting my personal desire. One of the things that the BWB discussed was the need for a community path. Well, not only was that over 20 years ago at this point, but that had been something that had people working to create it even at least 10 years, 15 years before. And I hope that I will be alive to actually use a community path. So I urge all of you to get behind that idea, just the way you've gotten behind the farmers market. Thank you. And I will segue to Suzanne by saying one of the things we used to do in the fall was have an apple dessert contest. And lo and behold, this woman submitted her grandmother's or her mom's applesauce recipe. You tell what it is. It's an easy one, and it's a delicious one that won a prize.
Oh, thank you, Helly. Applesauce. Cut them up, put them in a pot, add a little bit of water, cook them till they're soft, put them through an old-fashioned Foley food mill. Applesauce. Nothing else. It was feeling so welcomed here by Helly that got me involved a couple of years into the process, but nothing would have happened without Helly's vision, determination, and ability to bring people together from all over Belmont to create what's become this amazing community event. So I want to talk about our food assistance, which is what we do here every week, which you may or may not be aware of. But in 2011, the Mass Department of Agricultural Resources offered a grant to help farmers markets begin to make it easier for people to use their SNAP cards at markets. And this was before you could just swipe a card through a little attachment on your phone or tap it or whatever. So people couldn't shop with their SNAP cards at the individual farm stands. So what we needed to do is to create a process where they could come to the manager's tent and get tokens or coupons at first to use at the different vendors. And so we started out with a little grant and offered a match of $25 per shopper per week, which we have continued to offer, except I believe for 1 year, when we dropped it to 20. And that year, we matched almost $1,000. So then we kept looking for ways to stretch people's food budgets. We wanted people in need to be able to buy the amazing produce that the farmers were bringing to the market each week. So we've continued the SNAP match. The state started a program called the Farmers Market Nutrition Program, which is specifically for produce, and we decided, well, why not match those too? We have very generous donors here in Belmont, and we were able to do that. And then we encouraged all of our farms to participate in a program called the Healthy, well, I can't remember what the I stands for. It's called HIP, Healthy Incentives Program, which is a way for people, again, who have a SNAP card to get an instant rebate on produce purchases made at participating farms. So we encouraged all of our farms to participate. And the grand total last year was $25,000 of SNAP matching, $4,000 matching the Farmers Market Nutrition Program coupons, which go to income-eligible seniors and families using WIC, and another $28,000 matched through the farms through the HIP program for a grand total of $57,000 in just last year. Yeah. And since 2011 and that first grant that we got, the grand total is $152,491. And thanks to Hal for the expertise of recording all of these and coming up with these numbers. So we are deeply grateful for the generosity of all of our funding sources, and it started with you. It started with our neighbors here in Belmont. It started with an annual appeal letter and then some social media requests. And that really started all of our food assistance. Then we realized we needed to ask some more people, so we started applying for more local and statewide grants, and eventually in the last 3 or 4 years, asking local businesses to sponsor us. And everybody has stepped up. It's so gratifying to be able to say, can you do this to help with food assistance to people in need, and have people say, why, yes, I can, and I'm happy to do that. So we thank them from the bottoms of our collective hearts. So the other thing that we started doing 4 years ago is called our Food Assistance Information Fair. And we started that for 2 reasons. One, it's complicated to be poor, and there's a lot of agencies and a lot of acronyms involved. And so we wanted to have one day where lots of people who work in food assistance would be here at the market for shoppers to talk to and get some help. And then we also wanted to make it clear to our fellow community members that hunger is real. It's real in Massachusetts, and it's real here in Belmont, and it affects adults, children, seniors. It affects how people learn in school, how people work at their jobs, and how people age. So in our community tents today, we have many participants. Mike McCarthy is here from the Department of Transitional Assistance, and he can help explain how to apply for SNAP benefits, answer any questions people may have. Rebecca Davidson will be here from the Mass Department of Agricultural Resources, where she's the Director of Climate and Food Equity, and she'll talk about the Farmers Market Nutrition Program. Kati Addison is or will be here from Cambridge Health Alliance. The Community Outreach Coordinator can talk about WIC and how to sign up for WIC. WIC stands for Women, Infants, and Children, and it provides food assistance for pregnant and nursing women and infants and children up to 5 years. We also have, or will have, Brandon Fitz. I don't know if he's here. And Jane Donnellan. Brandon Fitz is the Director of the Council on Aging, and Joan Donnellan is here from Springwell to talk about services for seniors. We also have representatives from the food pantry, Rosemary and Lori, who will be here a little later, and Amy Kirsch from Belmont Helps, who provides food assistance for crisis situations, for people who don't have time to wait for their SNAP application to get processed. They need food this week. And Amy started this with her co-founder the first week of this, the COVID lockdown, when she realized that people needed food and people who were losing their jobs really needed food. So thank you to everybody who's here for the Food Information Fair. And now it's time for Taylor.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Taylor Yates. I am a member of the Belmont Select Board, and it is a real joy to welcome you all to the 20th season of the Belmont Farmers Market. Every year, this farmers market brings more than fresh produce. It brings community. This is a place where we all can gather, meet our neighbors, and enjoy local products. It's the kind of place that makes Belmontonians feel at home and that welcomes folks from around our region. It's a place where local businesses can be supported and showcase the value of buying local and how that makes our community more vibrant. And I want to reiterate the impact the Belmont Farmers Market has made through food assistance. The Belmont Farmers Market provides SNAP and HIP matches that are so generous that we are a destination for families from around the region. So whether you're here for local products, a chat with town staff, or just fun music and a friendly face, thank you for making the Belmont Farmers Market what it is, and let's make the 20th season the best one yet. Thank you, and happy Market Day.
All right, we're running into all of our representatives and senators here today. Will Brownsberger, we caught up with him. I don't think you were also getting something, I think, from the sweet spirit there.
I already had a bowl of chili.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about why you're out here supporting the farmers market today.
I'm always out here supporting the farmers market because it's just such a great thing. Everybody loves coming down here. Everybody loves the good quality stuff that they can buy, and everybody loves seeing everybody. And everybody's in a good mood.
We are all in a good mood. Even though it's warm, we're happy.
Yeah, that's what I always find down here.
Yeah, I wish I had my hat, but you were a little more thoughtful about that.
Yeah, I said I'm wearing a hat today.
Yeah. Any vendors that you stop by that you're suggesting people might want to go visit?
Oh, there's so many good ones. I don't want to pick one.
Fair enough. All right, good to see you, Will.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for your support.
Take care. Absolutely.
Hi, we're here right now with Mary and Claire, who are going to be telling us a little bit more about what's going on with HIP in the state of Massachusetts. So I heard that HIP was reduced, and I was hoping you guys could tell me a little bit about that and what you're doing here today to help alleviate some of the impacts of that for our folks who come to the farmers market.
Yeah. So the HIP program is the Healthy Incentive Program. If you have SNAP, you have HIP. And HIP has been reduced to $20 per family, no matter how many people are in your family. It used to be more. And to help supplement that at the farmers market, anybody who would need more money for their HIP program can get $20 extra per month at our farmers market.
That's fantastic. And how long have you guys been volunteering out here?
I've been with the market for probably 5 years now. Last year I was with the Kids Nutrition Program, and this year I'm helping coordinate the HIP Plus program, which is the way that we're supplementing the money that was cut. And we have these blue tokens to kind of signify the HIP Plus program, which is different from our red tokens, which are used for SNAP.
Fantastic. And how long have you been out here, Mary?
This is my second year volunteering. Yep.
I'm so grateful to both of you. Is there anything else you'd like folks to know? And certainly always stop by this table. It's right at the beginning of the farmers market, easy to find, that big sign. But anything else you want folks to know?
Just that we match anybody's SNAP tokens $25 per week. So if you're cashing in $25, we'll give you an additional $25 to use at our farmers market, and those tokens never expire.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for all you're doing. I think this is a difficult time for a lot of people, and it's so nice to know that you're out here trying to help people stretch their dollars for healthy food. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Anna at the Good Food Farm. This is not Anna's farm, and she told me she's feeling just a little bit nervous because it's only her second week, but that's okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you brought out today?
Great. So it's beginning of the season, but we still have a lot of stuff. So we have some of our sort of prepared goods, which are radishes, beets. Our maple syrup is really popular. It's a passion project of the farmer. And then lots of starts if you're looking to garden yourself. And then in terms of vegetables, we have a lot. Great late spring vegetables. We have some nice herbs, kohlrabi, salsify asparagus. It's very popular.
Look at it.
Go
It's huge
quickly.
asparagus.
And we also have chard, kale, lots of lovely tender greens that are a little needing some extra ice today, and then bok choy. And also, they're not out right now, but they'll go out when the market starts. We have really delicious pasture-raised eggs. So with the price of eggs, why not come and get them at the...
$9 a dozen.
I know. For farm
Fresh eggs. That's
so-
right. And it is just, by the way, about 90 degrees out today. So that's why we got a little ice on the lettuce here. You can see it's just to help it, but it'll make it home to you. So come on down.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Enjoy the market.
Well, and right now we're here with Jenna at the High Rise Bakery. You might know that they have a couple of locations, but also come out to farmers market. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you brought out with you today?
Sure. So we have a bunch of different baked goods. We specialize, of course, in our breads, which are in the back side of our display here. A bunch of different sourdoughs. We have a white sourdough. We have a wheat sourdough. We have a bunch of lovely pan loaves as well. And then our pastries, we've got brownies, we've got lemon curd cakes, we've got banana bread, a ton of cookies, our granola. We make our own preserves as well in-house. So just a bunch of really tasty goodies.
And can you tell us a little bit about High Rise Bakery?
Sure. So High Rise has been open for, I believe, about 25 years now, going on 26. It's owned by Renee Becker. We are over in Cambridge. We're just right down the road on Concord Avenue. And not only do we sell all of the stuff that you see here, we also do soups, we do sandwiches, we have salads, a bunch of different stuff. We also recently opened our sweets location, which is just right around the corner from our main location. And they do cakes to order for birthdays, for anniversaries, cupcakes, eclairs, just a bunch of really, really great.
Oh, that's fantastic. So for those of you who are looking for a place to get a birthday cake, it sounds like we have a new location in Cambridge to try out. Thanks so much, Jenna.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Amy, who's with Joyberry Farms, and a lot of different mushrooms here, which is kind of amazing. Again, it's 90 degrees, but she's got a plan. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you're keeping these guys cool today?
So we keep them cool by lots of ice packs, keep them in the cooler, try to keep it shut. That's the key. And we try to do little out at times so they're always fresh for the customer.
Fantastic. And other than fresh mushrooms, you also have, it looks like, some powders and some mixes here. Can you tell us a bit about what you brought?
Absolutely. So we have a variety of soup mixes, we do risotto mixes, we do our medicinal side, our coffees, our teas, our powders. So we have a little bit of everything for people to come down and try, and they're great to eat, but they're also great for your body too.
What's your favorite mushroom that you brought out today?
Oh, I like the chestnut mushrooms here.
Let's take a peek.
Yeah. These are our little beautiful chestnut mushrooms. They're a little nutty. They stay nice and crispy when you saute them up, so they give the dish a little bit of crunch in there, and so they're good. Yeah. So they have a very good flavor to them.
And as a reminder, you should leave the mushroom picking to Amy and not go pick your own mushrooms unless you really know what you're doing.
Absolutely. And we grow our own mushrooms, so we don't forage at all. We're not foragers. We grow them all indoors.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming all the way down from New Hampshire on such a warm day.
I know. Thank you. Stay
Nice to
cool.
meet you.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, we're here with Marlo. You might remember us from last year. Round Table Farm has all these amazing cheeses. My favorite is always the Cosmo. It's again 90 degrees, so she might not put out her samples right now because who's going to want that in about 10 minutes? But Marlo, what'd you bring with you today?
So my new thing is that we just added goat cheeses in the past 6 months or so. So we have our own herd of goats that we started milking on the farm, whereas our cow's milk cheeses we buy in from local farmers. So these are our first farmstead cheeses. I get to watch the goats graze as I make the cheese. And we have a really awesome chev with us today, really nice and mild and creamy, almost like a cream cheese. And later this summer we'll also have feta, halloumi, and some other fun stuff. So lots of fun specials, lots of new cheeses this year. There'll always be plenty to try.
Oh my gosh, so if you didn't make it out for the opening, definitely come back because halloumi and some goat cheese all sounds terrific. Thanks for talking with us today.
Of course, thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, we're here with Sarab, Mother's Kitchen, and I was just asking about the flames under the pot. Did that mean it's hot or does it mean it's cooking? And it sounds like, Sarab, it's cooking.
Yeah.
What'd you bring with you today?
We do the base for Indian curries, so it allows people to bring them home and be able to make really authentic homemade curries. without having to know how to make all the masalas and stuff. So they come frozen. You buy them. All you do is add protein, a little water, cover and simmer until their protein's cooked.
That's fantastic. So people will think that I know how to make curry.
There you go.
But I'll just be like it was Mother's kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the credit for it, you know. Absolutely. Yeah, and we do different masalas from different parts of India. It's very different from each other, so they taste completely different. They're simple, they're easy, they're quick.
Awesome. And are these any family recipes or recipes from regions you've lived or traveled in?
Absolutely, yeah. There's family recipes. There's stuff that I've learned over time. You know, I grew up with this food, so there's a lot of the old memories involved with it. That's why it's called Mother's Kitchen, because it really makes me feel like the food that I ate in my mom's kitchen, and I'm bringing that to people.
That's fantastic. Thanks for talking with us today, and good luck in this heat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day too.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Hi, we're here with Eli and Kelly at Galley Provisions, who apparently have brought cheese bread. There's kind of a little bit of a line out there, people who are standing back because I'm here. Why don't you tell us about how this came to pass?
So the cheese bread is from my hometown in Brazil, Minas Gerais. This is our family recipe that we've been working on. And basically this cheese bread is meant to be eaten out of the oven when you bake it fresh, and not at the bakery when it's been baked for a couple hours. So ours bakes in 15 minutes in the oven, 450 degrees. And
which is almost out here right now.
Yeah, exactly. So we have samples. We're literally baking with the sun.
All right, we got someone out here waiting. Why don't you come in and tell us how it is?
Thank you very much. No problem.
Our cheese
Live
bread.
taste test.
Live taste test.
We make it with Parmesan Reggiano, Vermont cheddar, and we use avocado oil. All like really
so
fine
healthy.
ingredients. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
and cheese bread, our Brazilian cheese bread, is naturally gluten-free.
Gluten-free. So for those of you who are coming out to the farmer's market and you are looking for gluten-free goods, Galley Provisions, very delicious. I think we have like 2 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up if I could.
And these guys are married, just FYI. So good family business, making great cheese bread, gluten-free. Come out and see us. And now we're over with Sebastian from Del Sur, who has empanadas, and he's going to tell us a little bit about where they come from.
Empanadas, these are Argentinian style empanadas that we make from scratch in Reading, Massachusetts. We take care that we use all natural ingredients and a clean process to finish in a healthy product. And we bake them, we don't fry them.
Baked, not fried. So we have some gluten-free next door. We've got baked, not fried here. If you're looking for some good, healthy, delicious food, it seems like the farmer's market is where you should be. And where are you from in Argentina?
I'm from Buenos Aires, the big city.
It is a big city. There's a whole play about it. Well, thanks for talking with us, Sebastian. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Hey, I'm with Sarah at Rascal Relish, and I walked over here next because I wondered, why is it called Rascal Relish, Sarah?
It's an anagram of my given name.
I love that. And what did you bring out today?
I've got lots of different pickles, jams, various craft condiments, as I call them. I'm a hyper-local producer. I buy from very small farms here in Middlesex County for the most part, produce in Stoneham. Got relishes, jams, some preserved lemon, and I'm still labeling a couple things to put out. But
that's okay. It's the opening. I mean, we understand. And look at these beautiful peonies. Are these from your garden?
They are from my garden, yeah.
Oh my gosh, so amazing.
Yep.
All right, what's your favorite thing? What should can't be missed if people come out?
The tomato spread is my original product. It's this smoky spice tomato spread is usually my best seller. My most used product is definitely the pickle relish, though.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for chatting with us today. Good luck and stay cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a hot one. Thank you.
Well, now we're here with Maddie over at May Dumplings, and we're going to find out a little bit about what she brought today.
Hey, so do you want me to take it or?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I brought 6 different types of dumplings. We sell them frozen, fully cooked, ready to be reheated at home. And all the sauce ideas, we have a QR code on the back for sauces, and yeah, super easy to make.
Well, I think that's kind of one of the themes. Well, first of all, let's just focus on woman-owned, delightful. You're the owner.
I am not.
You're not?
I manage all the farmers markets. no, I'm not.
Oh, well, and you're lucky to do that today when it's this warm. But, well, terrific. Nonetheless, woman-owned and woman-managed, it seems, so that's great. And you brought out a few cookbooks with you today here, too. Are these...
These were written by the owners, so it was started by a brother and his 2 younger siblings, hence the name Mei Mei, which means little sister in Mandarin. And so Irene and May and Andrew created these books, the first of which being the Double Awesome Chinese Food. And then the second one is Perfectly Good Food, which came out, I think, last year. And it's kind of about zero waste, which is totally the theme of farmers markets as well. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking with us today. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
See you.
Have a good rest of your day.
All right, we're here at Dick's Market Gardens with Abby and O'Neill, and we're going to find out a little bit about what they brought out today. O'Neill, what'd you bring?
So we have plants, vegetables, herbs. That's pretty much it for the season for now.
Yes, these are the things that have just come off the farm, right? I mean, this is what's in season. So incredible. Look at these beautiful flowers. They're in such great shape. And the greens amazingly look pretty green despite the heat out here. How are you keeping them cool? Is there ice under there?
There's no ice, but they're freshly picked and
Yes.
they're cool at the moment. So eventually we have some cool water in the igloo. We'll just keep them fresh by wetting them up.
Fantastic. Thanks. And what's it down at this end? We have more like herbs.
Yeah, herb plants, then some flowers over there.
All right, flowers, marigolds it looks like. Yeah. Oh, sage. Some beautiful things through here. All right, well, come on down. It looks like if you want to get these, you probably should get here because there are a bunch of folks out here waiting.
When do you think your first book is?
All right, we're here at the Department of Transitional Assistance with Mike, who's going to tell us a little bit about what he's doing out here today at the farmers market.
So I'm just out here at the SNAP program. We're doing outreach in person. People can come ask questions, find out how to apply, just come out and see the community and give them an opportunity to interact with us and find some resources.
That's fantastic. We just talked with the folks over at the HIP Plus table to find out how they're doing that, and you guys work together on that?
Yep, so they're able to shop at the markets and get up to $20 per month in credit back from when they shop here.
That's fantastic. Well, again, it's so hot out here today, so thanks for being under a tent. But we're happy to see you and grateful for all you do. Thank you. I think you all know Amy Kirsch, who has been working standing up Belmont Helps and working with Belmont Helps for 5 years now.
So Belmont Helps is celebrating their 5-year anniversary. We started right in the beginning of COVID, and it's been a volunteer organization from the ground up. We have Kicks Canvas, a volunteer organization, with us today. They're from high school, and they create all these great magnets and paintings, and all the proceeds go to Belmont Helps as well. So we're really thrilled with the efforts of the community. We're so thankful to the Farmers Market and the Belmont Food Collaborative for supporting us all this time. And the community, any donations are welcome at belmonthelps.org, and all of our funds that we collect help people in need of food. We give gift cards to them in transitional emergency assistance for neighbors in need.
Amy, did you ever imagine when you stood this up 5 years ago during the pandemic that it was going to go on and that your mission was going to kind of expand in the way that it has?
Honestly, when we started, we were also feeling an emergency. So we sprang because there was a great need, and we're continuing because the need persists. We are not focused on COVID at all anymore. In fact, we're only focused on people in need of food assistance, and that's where our funding goes 100%. So it's just been this love of the community that continues. So we're really excited. We want to help people to help with us or to, continue to donate so that we can help others as well.
Awesome. Well, we're going to see, I don't know if Mike can zoom in. If you'd like to make a donation, also much larger down there, maybe, I don't know, but I can, whatever you want to do. Please make a donation that's meaningful to you, to Belmont Helps, and help your neighbors in need. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, April.
Well, we're here with Brian, who's back again with Nutty Bird. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you brought out today, Brian?
So we've got 5 different flavors of granola. All of our granolas are handcrafted. Everything's got organic oats, local maple syrup and honey, and then just different mixes of nuts and seeds.
Well, it looks delicious. And what I really love is that you have small and large. So if you just feel like you can't eat a lot of granola, or if you need a snack out here today, you can come by.
You might need it.
And do you make this locally?
We make it in Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Close enough. Still in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
we'll
you
take
bet.
it. Yeah. Well, nice to talk with you today, Brian.
You too. Have a good day.
Thank you. Well, we're here at the Sweet Fruit where we ran into Representative Dave Rogers buying, I don't know,
Indo-Mex chicken, basically chicken chili.
So you're out here to support the community and also to have a snack day.
Yes, snacks are important.
Snacks are important.
So,
Tell us why you're out here today, Dave.
Well, it's great. I mean, it's a great community event, and as was mentioned at the introduction, SNAP benefits and other benefits for families are accepted here, so it's an important resource, and it's a lot of fun. So, gonna get my
and
food
delicious. Get a little snack in too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave, for all you're doing to help support families. We're gonna
Thank you.
come over here and hi. I'm April.
Avinash, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How many years have you come to this farmers market, or is this
for
your
last 3 years? 3 years, yes.
Wow. And tell us a little bit about what you have. We know you have the Indo-Mex chicken chili.
That's Indian. I'm originally from India, so like we have some Indian food. But our main line is this. We call it frush, avis frush. And it's a whole milk yogurt delicacy. We spice with saffron, nutmeg. They all have almond, cashew, pistachio. And we have 4 flavors: mango, orange, fig, blueberry, strawberry, chocolate. In case you do not have any allergies, I can give you some samples.
Oh, I'm not eating samples today because I have to keep interviewing, but I'll be back. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And this you can adopt into a variety of products. Like this fits well in a cannoli. We make some smoothies like that.
Smoothies there,
yeah, we make parfaits. We have Swiss rolls. I think next week I will have a Swiss roll stuffed with one of the fruits.
Well, be sure to come back next week because Swiss roll will be on the menu.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you,
care.
April. Really appreciate it.
All right, we're here at Lilac Hedge Farm. We're with Jared, who brought out, as I think I pointed out previously, all of these yummy things. Why don't you tell us? I know, do you have all of these items here today?
Yeah, all packed into the coolers.
All right, I'm going to come around here. Hang on.
Yeah, come around here.
There you go.
So we got everything packed into the coolers. Everything's frozen. We bring it every week, every Thursday. So
That's fantastic. Can people order in advance or they just come out and it's luck of the draw?
correct. So you can order in advance right online, or you can come in and luck of the draw, like you said. But that's kind of risky sometimes. So
Yeah. And what's really good this year? I know it's all delicious, but what are you loving?
I'm a steak guy, so ribeyes, sirloin strips, and when we do get them in, the tomahawk steaks, which is on the bone ribeye, the best. So that's what I always go for.
How many years have you been here at the Belmont Farmers Market?
Me personally, 5, but we've been here longer than that. So I'm not even sure like how long the farm's been here, but maybe even double the time that I've personally been here.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for coming out. It's a warm day. Thanks for having everything frozen so people can get it home. And we'll be looking for that tomahawk.
Excellent. Appreciate you.
Take care.
You as well.
This is Tom, and he is the lucky fella who founded the Arlington Brewing Company. Tell us a little bit about what you brought out today. I'm going to step over here because your wares are there.
Yeah, we're really happy to be here in Belmont today. This is our first farmers market ever. And
Welcome.
Thank you. It's been great so far. We brought 3 beers today. So we brought our flagship hazy IPA. It's called Spy PA.
Spy PA.
Yeah, it's got Citro and Mosaic hops, and it's super duper juicy. So super refreshing on a hot day like this. We also brought our summer lager. It's called Presita. It's a Mexican style lager, and it's made with a little bit of corn, so it has a little bit of sweetness in it. And then the hops give it a little bit of lime flavor as well.
Okay.
And then for a farmer's market exclusive, this is the first time this beer has ever been available in cans. We have Bike Path Pale Ale.
Fantastic.
This is an American Pale Ale, and it uses hops that grow on the bike path in Arlington.
Yeah, I think my husband mentioned this because he's a big user of the bike path there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So in a can, you guys can come down and get it. Get your own. Get a 6-pack.
We also got this bad boy.
Oh, wait, one more. Hang on.
So this beer is called Foxy Librarian, and it's a Belgian strong golden ale. It's 11% alcohol. So it's a heavy hitter, but it's definitely made for sharing.
And has a cute little fox right there on it. Well, thanks for telling us what you have. And are you hoping to come back to Belmont this season?
That's right. We'll be here every other week.
Every other week. Okay, so we're in week 1. Come back 3, 5, 7, 9. See you then. This is Mary's honey, and guess what? This is Mary. She's going to tell us a little bit. I just overheard her telling someone else. I'm going to ask if you wouldn't mind repeating that we have like this very dark honey and this very light honey. What does that mean?
The difference between bees go to flowers to get the nectar from the flowers and they come back and they turn it into honey. If they go to spring flowers, which are raspberries, apple trees, black locust, maple, they come back and they make a delightful floral tone honey. The same exact bees are hungry in July and August, but all those flowers have gone by. All the things that you've planted in your garden are coming into bloom now in July and August, and plus a lot of the fruits and vegetables are coming in too. And the dark honey here, this is from goldenrod, wildflowers, buckwheat, and other things that are out in the fall time of year. More bold flavor. I tell folks I'm a honey snob, because I am. This is delightful as dipping sauce with Dijon mustard in this, or a dipping sauce. And whereas this honey here is absolutely delicious on cheese and crackers, drizzled on the charcuterie board. Oh, it's delicious.
And it looks like you have little samples where you could come try both one time and then come back and get your favorite.
Yes, that's exactly the point here. People, I can't decide between this and between that. A little sampler pack. I do a lot of weddings for former students, and I get extra jars at the end, and so I'm going to turn them into sampler packs.
So you're also a beekeeper. These are.
I am the beekeeper.
That's exciting.
I'm a retired teacher, and this is my passion. I've been doing this for 25 years. This is my 26th year.
Beekeeping.
Beekeeping.
Incredible. And where are your bees?
My bees are in Central Mass primarily, but they're all over the place because friends will say to me, can you help me? I know people in Arlington, can you help me put here? I'm in Belmont, can you help me here? So yes, all over the place.
Yeah, my family grows almonds in California, and my uncle kept bees, but we have had to rent them, like lease them lately. Yeah.
They say 80 to 90% of every beehive colony in the United States is located in California for the almond pollination.
Yeah. Well, if you like almonds, you like honeybees.
And this year, make sure you go out and get your almonds early because the price of almonds is going to go up because the honeybees are in a crisis.
That's right.
A lot of the commercial guys lost 65% of their colonies. That's not sustainable in the long run.
No.
They usually lose 20%, but this year they lost close to 60%. Not sustainable, so I'm predicting almond prices will go up because we need the pollination.
I think my uncle's predicting that too. Maybe counting on it. I don't know. But in the meantime, what you can do is come out and you can try both of these honeys in the sample pack, or if you already know what you like, there's there's the 1 pound and the 2 pound size, and creamed honey as well up here, which I like to have on an English muffin. So yum. Thanks for talking with us, Mary.
Nice meeting you. Take care. Have a good time at the Belmont Market. It's wonderful here.
All right, I'm here with Donna, who's here with Hooked. She's been coming for at least 6 years and thinks maybe they've been coming for longer. Why don't you tell us what you brought out today?
I have a lot of fresh local fish. It's super fresh from the fish pier this morning. It's really good. I also have shellfish and smoked fish pâtés and smoked fish and salmon burgers. I got all kinds of stuff.
And no samples because it's a scorcher out here today. But you've got like 7 or 8 coolers back here. So
with ice.
It's incredible. And I'm standing here. You can see the pâtés up here, and over here you can see the fresh fish that she's brought out. And again, if you didn't follow, it's fresh this morning, and you're going to be back every week, every other?
Every week we're here.
Great. Well, so come out, see Donna, come eat some fish from Hooked, and that's okay. And hopefully you'll look as lovely as this incredible patron of the farmers market. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm here with John at the Hutchins Farm Market, Belmont Farmers Market. John, how many years have you been coming here?
4 years. It's my 4th year.
It's fantastic to have you here. Oh, what did you guys buy today?
Lettuce. Hutchins has been with us from the beginning.
From the beginning?
That's not yours.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Our camera's right there. You want to tell us a little? So you've been shopping here every year?
I run the program that runs the farmers market, and Hutchins has been here from the beginning. This is our 20th season with Hutchins.
That's fantastic. And tell us your name. Oh, sorry, the camera's right. There you go.
Suzanne Joannet.
It's Suzanne. You might know Suzanne from all the incredible work she's done out here. And what are you buying today, Suzanne? Lettuce.
I'm buying lettuce. Yeah.
Which looks so remarkably fresh for the heat. It's kind of amazing. Is it in water? No, it's not. It's kind of amazing how it's fresh picked, John, this morning.
Yes, it was.
Great. And anything in particular you want to tell folks you have out right now that might not be here in a week or two?
Let's see. Well, tomato plants, we bring those early on in the season, and those we may run out of tomatoes. Everything else we should continue to have throughout the summer.
Terrific. And they have some beautiful peonies here too. Are those going to maybe be back next week?
Yes, they should be.
All right. So
Yeah, we have a flower grower at the farm, and there's one person that's responsible for all the flowers. Her name is Way.
Way.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, she's done a great job with that.
Yeah.
So if you need some beautiful flowers, maybe for Belmont High School graduation or just for a friend who needs some cheering, this is where you can come as well. Thanks, John.
Okay, thank you.
All right, folks. Well, that's it for today. It's April Edrington with the Belmont Journal signing off from the 2025 Belmont Farmers Market. Take care.